Your woman will fuck up your life completely if you let her. And she may not even know she's doing it.
Yeah.
But it's just how they are. Women, if a woman falls in love with you, she wants all of your attention. She wants all of your time. And the truth is, it's the biggest waste of attention. It's the biggest waste of time in the world. Watching Netflix, holding hands. Like, how are you going to conquer the world doing that shit? It's a waste of time. They want your time, but it's a waste. So if you're a dedicated man, if you want to run a business, you want to be in good shape, you want to get shit done, you haven't got time to be sitting there all day with a woman. And too many guys, they capitulate and they go, oh, if I sit with my wife wants to go here. Oh, it's this night, it's date night. No. And then they wonder why I get to be a world champion and I'm rich and they're not, because I spent more time doing shit for me. Well, you spent time doing shit for women you're not even with anymore. Yeah. You have to have your woman in order to have your life in order, because if the woman's in control, you're fucked, because they don't know any better. They really don't know any better. They don't do it from a spiteful, mean. I mean, women can be spiteful and mean, but in general, they just don't know any better. They don't understand why you are so busy. They don't understand why you're so dedicated to becoming brilliant, because they don't have that. They don't have that energy.
If you just focus on yourself, your business, your career, the women will just come eventually.
That is the truest thing in the world. But the thing is, the sad part is, it's 5 years of work.
Yeah.
At least 5 years of work. And nobody wants to do the work.
Mm-hmm.
It's like getting into shape, as I'm sure you know. It's, when guys are, fat and they're like, oh, well, you get women because you're in shape. It's like, well, you could be in shape, but it's for you, it's 2 years. It's 3 years, Are you willing to do that? The same is with your finances, the same with your mindset, the same with lots of things. So yeah, if you do the work, the women do naturally come to you, but it's years of work and everyone wants a quick fix nowadays. Yeah. Everyone wants a magic pill or a magic spell or a magic trick, and there are none.
If women don't want you, I can't teach you anything, because I've got it on easy mode, because I've done all the hard work. I've done all the hard work of getting rich, staying in shape, learning things, becoming articulate, knowing how to speak, developing a sense of humor, all the things, having a fun lifestyle, all the hard things I've done mean I now play the women game on easy mode. If I had Instagram, which I don't, if I activated...
Is that because you got cancelled or you don't want it?
I got cancelled, now I won't make a new page. No. There are a bunch of fan accounts of me, but I don't have Instagram. If I did, I'd just sit and look at the inbox and 40, 50 women would write me every single day and I could take my pick. Now, those aren't the type of women you want to marry, but like I said earlier, I mean, they're good for what they're good for, and I could go and find a wife. I could go to the library, approach the beautiful girl, talk to her a little bit, and she'd be on my arm. So I've done all the hard work, so now I'm in easy mode. So if you haven't done any of the hard work, I can't tell you how I get women, because I just do. I just do, and they just don't.
But having this conversation, you said, work on your sense of humor, work on articulation, work on your intellect, work on your body. Yeah. So you did.
Well, yeah, I did. Yeah. I did, but those aren't the tips that people want. When a fat out of shape.
But you don't teach what people want, do you? You teach what they need
to hear. So when a fat out of shape dude who lives with his mom and plays video games says, "Hey Tristan, give me some tips on how to get women," he's not expecting me to say, "Change your entire lifestyle, work hard for 7 years, and then the women will come easy." He doesn't want that. What he wants is a magic spell, something you could say to them to trick them, brainwash them, make them fall in love with you. It doesn't exist. Doesn't exist. Women are their own people, and they like what they like, and men like what they like. And if I were to say to a really, really obnoxious, rude, low quality, unattractive, overweight woman, if she was to ask a supermodel, I'm not a supermodel, I'm not comparing myself in that way, but in terms of male value, with everything I've done, maybe I'm up there. If she would ask a supermodel, hey, how do you get guys? Well, just flutter your eyelashes. There's no magic trick. She looks like a pig, she looks like a Barbie. One of them's gonna get the guy's attention and one of them isn't. And it's the same with men. But men don't see it that way because there's not such a glaringly obvious difference in what's attractive and what's not. I can look very similar to a dude who's not attractive to women. Does that make sense? But I'm attractive to women because when I open my mouth and speak, they like what I say. When I'm doing things, they like how I live. But I don't need to be that physically different from the guy who can't get women.
Talking about this man helping him to pull girls in university. Don't focus on the girl, focus on yourself. If you're worried about the girl and not worried about yourself, you're gonna be wasting time and energy, right? It's easy, if you had to win a race, Abraham Lincoln said it. If I had 6 hours to chop down a tree, I'd spend the first 5 hours sharpening my axe. It's the same with nearly everything in life. The better you become as a man, the easier everything else becomes. You don't want to spend all your time trying to pull girls because you ain't worth shit. You can spend all that time. You can spend all that time becoming worth shit, and then you can pull girls quickly and easily.
You gotta have your shit together, especially with females. Too many guys don't have their shit together. I see this with fighting all the time. I see fighters who are dedicated and hardworking, dangerous men get a new girlfriend. Oh, I'll change my training hours. I need to finish earlier. Yeah, but the other professionals aren't there till later, so you can't spar the good guys. You're going to be sparring the shit guys. Oh, yeah, but blah, my girlfriend, I pick her up from the train station. Okay, cool. Give over 6 months of not sparring the killers like me and sparring the pussies. Then he gets in the ring, gets the fuck kicked out of him. Then his girl leaves him. The fuck was that? Like, I've seen it time and time again. People fucking make these accommodations for females. And the woman's ruthless. If you make an accommodation and you lose your job or you lose your fight, she's gone anyway.
Yeah, immediately.
So what the fuck are you doing? People often say to me, hey man, how did you get red pilled? And I say, I got red pilled because I was a fighter. I have to fight. Oh, but I want you to take me here. Can't. Training. Oh, but I want you to take me here. Fuck off then. Bye. I was just dedicated to my craft. That's all that red pilled me. I refused to take shit. That's all it was. And I saw so many other guys like compensate and fucking ruin their careers.
Yeah.
In fighting, you lose one fight, that's your chance. That was your big shot. It's done. Like, you can't, and you're gonna fucking leave early to pick up some bimbo from a train station. Like, get a fucking taxi. But man, it'll fuck up your business. It'll fuck up your fight career. It'll fuck up your whole fucking life. It's too easy to do. You gotta be on the ball. I'm not saying hate women. I'm not saying be anti-woman. You just gotta be like, okay, she loves me because I'm me. I became me because of X, Y, Z. Now she's going to complain because she's a female and she has a low IQ, but I refuse to compensate. I'm going to continue with X, Y, Z because that's who I am. If she doesn't like it, she can fucking go.
To anyone wanting to live like me, understand that, the whole process of becoming me or Andrew, was 20 years of hard work. It started from age 14 when I was broke as fuck, going into that kickboxing gym, starting to build my frame and my muscle and my kickboxing career, which got me some accolades, which got me some women, which got me some more money, it was a spiral of really, really, really hard work to get up here. And if you're 17, 18, 19, yeah, you should be following me, listening to the things I say. But the first thing I'm going to tell you is you're not going to be a millionaire for 10 more years. Get to the fucking gym, just do some hard work. Do you know what I mean? Like, it took a lot of hard work. You don't just fall into this position. And if you are lucky enough to be born rich as fuck and tall and built because you got all the genetics and stuff, you're probably just going to get simped. You're probably just going to simp and get pimped on by these women because you don't know how to be poor and how to be rich, and you're probably just going to end up in some unfair value exchange where you're some sugar daddy. It was a very unique combination, the perfect storm of events that created Andrew and Tristan Tate. This isn't some lucky guy sitting up here being, oh, well, just be fit and rich and whatever. Like, it's going to take you a decade.
The sexual marketplace, if you're a high value man, there's 20% of the guys fuck 90% of the girls. This is the reality. So if you put yourself in the top 20%, life's great. And the great thing about being a man is you can forge yourself purely out of hard work. Like, obviously people are born with some genetic gifts, whatever. But you can basically forge yourself out of absolutely hard work.
Tips, I'm 21. Tips to find a high value, beautiful girl, blah, blah, blah. I'm 21. I need a high value, beautiful girl.
Oh, no, you don't.
Are high value, beautiful girls hitting you up? No, but you haven't done anything. As a man, you have to build yourself up. And when you build yourself up to a certain level, you can find the girl who you want. The girl with the low body count who's beautiful and smart and wants to marry and wants to have kids. You can find her, but the fact that you can't find her at 21 means you got 3 years of work to do, and maybe you could find her at 24. This is exactly what Andrew says. Do women want to be around you? Do men want to be around you? Do friends want to be around you? Do people want to be around you? The fact that you think you have to go out and search for these people is a bad attitude.
I'm completely against chasing women in general, but particularly in your 20s. You should be just giving your 20s up to everything you can do to be better, and then women are just going to see that and jump in front of you.